Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to our Android development series. If you are here, that means you are ready to take the next step. In our last video, we talked about Android development and why it's such an exciting field. But before we start building apps, we need to learn the language that powers them, and that language is Kotlin. Now, I know some of you might be thinking that what do I have to learn another programming language? Well, don't worry. Kotlin is super beginner friendly, fun, and powerful. By the end of this video, you will understand the basics and will feel confident writing your first Kotlin code. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive in. So Kotlin is a modern, expressive, and concise programming language developed by JetBrains. And guess what? Google officially recommends Kotlin for Android development. And Kotlin is 100% interoperable with Java, which means you can use both languages in your same project. This is a great because you can gradually migrate your Java code to Kotlin. And Kotlin is also fully supported in Android Studio, which is the official IDE for Android development. So you can write, run, and debug Kotlin code with ease. It's easy to learn, it's way more readable than Java, and it eliminates common programming headaches like null pointer exception and other things, and it works seamlessly with Java, so you can use both in Android apps. Fun fact: big apps like Instagram, Netflix, and Pinterest use Kotlin, so if you learn Kotlin, you are on the right track to becoming a pro Android developer. Alright, enough talk, let's write some actual Kotlin code. You don't even need Android Studio for this. We will use an online compiler called Kotlin Playground. So open your browser and make a search for Kotlin Playground. Click on the first link and you will see a code editor. This is where we will create and run the Kotlin code. So here we already have a basic Kotlin code snippet. So let's first clear this code and write our first Kotlin code. So let's start by printing hello world to the console. So for doing that, first we need to declare a function in Kotlin. So in Kotlin, you declare a function using the fun keyword. So type fun followed by the function name. So let's name our function as main, and we always need to name our first function as main because this is the entry point of every Kotlin program. Now add a pair of curly braces to define the function body, and inside this function we will use the println function to print hello world. So type println and then hello world, and that's it. We have written our first Kotlin code. Now click on the run button and you will see hello world printed in the console. So congratulations, you have just written your first Kotlin code. Now to build Android apps, we need to store and work with data. So that's where variables come in. In Kotlin, we have two ways to declare variables. We can create mutable and immutable variables. So let's start with immutable variable. So think of it like a locked box. Once you put something inside, you cannot change it. To declare an immutable variable, use the val keyword followed by the variable name. So let's create a variable called name and assign it the name as John. So type val, then variable name, that is name, and assign it to John. So that's it. We have created our immutable variable. Now let's print the value of this variable to the console. So for doing that, type println and then the variable name. Now click on the run button and you will see John printed inside the console. So that's a great start. Now let's move to mutable variable. Think of it like a box with a lid. You can put something inside, close the lid, and later you can change what's inside the box. So to declare a mutable variable, use the var keyword followed by the variable name. So now let's create a mutable variable called age and assign the value to 25. So for doing that, type var, then variable name, that is age, and then assign the value, that is 25. Now let's print the value of this variable to the console. So type println and then age. Now click the run button and you will see 25 printed in the console. That is awesome. You have learned how to declare variables in Kotlin. Now let's move on to data types. In Kotlin, we have several data types like int, double, float, boolean, and string. So let's start with int. Int represents whole numbers like 1, 2, 3 and so on. To declare an int variable, use the int keyword followed by the variable name. So let's create a int variable called number and assign the value 10. So type val, then number, then add a colon. Then here you can declare its data type or you can ignore it. But for now, let's add it, then assign 10 to it. Let's print the value of this. So for that, here add the println, then number. Now click on the run button and you will see 10 printed in the console. That's great. Now you got the idea. You can declare the other data types like double, float, boolean and string in the similar way. So go ahead and try them out. And that's it for the variable part. Now in the next video, we will dive deeper into Kotlin control flow and functions. So stay tuned, and if you have any question, feel free to ask them in the comments below.